Have you ever wondered how positive news impacts our lives in an era dominated by headlines of crisis and conflict? In an age where news often paints a portrait of chaos and discord, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. This constant barrage of negativity can leave us feeling anxious, stressed, and even hopeless. But there's another side to the story, the concept of positive news. Positive news stories that uplift and inspire can serve as a counterbalance to the often grim narrative. They shed light on the goodness in the world, the acts of kindness and compassion that might otherwise go unnoticed. These stories remind us that despite the challenges we face, there are always individuals and communities striving for change, making a difference in their own unique way. Positive news has the potential to lift our spirits, ignite our optimism, and motivate us to be a part of the solution. Because positive news is not just about feeling good, it's about focusing on solutions and inspiring action. Now let's dive into some heartwarming stories that have made headlines around the world. Our first tale of compassion takes us to a small town where a young woman, barely out of her teens, decided to make a difference during the global pandemic. Recognizing the vulnerability of the elderly, she set up a community project, a beacon of hope in challenging times. She rallied her peers, and together they ensured that the elderly residents had their groceries delivered, prescriptions filled, and most importantly, someone to talk to when isolation became too heavy a burden. This young woman's act of kindness not only brought the community together, but also reminded everyone that compassion has the power to triumph over adversity. Moving on from the small town, we now turn to a bustling city, where our second story of kindness unfolds. Here we meet an individual who has faced and overcome personal hardship. After a long battle with addiction, he found a new lease on life and decided to dedicate it to helping others facing similar battles. He started a rehabilitation center, providing a safe haven for those seeking to break free from the chains of addiction. His selfless devotion to helping others serves as a testament to the strength of the human spirit and the transformative power of compassion. His journey from personal hardship to becoming a beacon of hope for others shows us that every struggle carries the potential for growth and transformation. His life is now a testament to the power of resilience, proving that it's never too late to turn things around and become a source of inspiration for others. These stories of kindness and compassion are more than just feel-good news. They're reminders that each one of us has the capacity to make a positive impact, however small, in someone else's life. They're proof that even in the midst of trials and tribulations, humanity's inherent goodness shines through. These stories remind us that even in the face of adversity, the human spirit is resilient and kindness prevails. So how does hearing these stories affect us and our society? Imagine a pebble tossed into a still pond. The impact creates a small splash, but the ripple effect extends far beyond the point of contact, reaching the furthest corners of the water body. That's the power of positive news. Each uplifting story is a pebble, and its ripple effect is the inspiration it spreads, the actions it motivates, and the change it incites. When we hear about acts of kindness, we feel a spark of hope. This spark can ignite a flame of compassion within us, prompting us to extend a helping hand to others. This is how communities grow stronger, bound by shared empathy and goodwill. On a larger scale, these individual actions add up, fostering societal change. In essence, positive news does more than just lift our spirits. It sets off a chain reaction of positivity, inspiring us and others to make a difference. When we share and celebrate these stories, we contribute to a more positive and compassionate world. But the narrative doesn't end here. Each one of us can be a part of this positive change. You see, the world is brimming with stories waiting to be told, stories of kindness and compassion, of overcoming adversity, of small acts that make a big difference. And each of us has a story to share. Maybe it's a tale of a neighbor who went above and beyond to lend a helping hand, or perhaps it's a personal journey of resilience and triumph. These are not just anecdotes but powerful narratives that can inspire, uplift, and motivate others. In a world often dominated by negative headlines, your positive story can be a beacon of hope, a ripple of change. So don't underestimate the power of your story. It's your unique perspective that can add a fresh hue to the global canvas of compassion and kindness. So next time you come across a positive story, remember, it's not just news, it's a catalyst for change, and it's a story worth sharing.